Hello students, this is Rahmat Khan from Shiv Jyoti Educational Group. I hope you all are fine and studying regularly. So dear students, today we are going to revise Economics chapter 1, that is development. Students, let's see, understand what is development first of all. When we talk about development, that is in simple, you move from one stage to another. Let me explain. Everybody in life wants to develop. इसका मतलब है हर कोई इंसान तरक्की करना चाहता है. So when we talk about development in this chapter, we are talking about development of human being and we are talking about the national development. So let us understand the first thing here. What development promises? Different peoples, different goals. What does this mean? This means that development won't be same for everybody. सबके लिए डेवलपमेंट का मतलब सेम नहीं रहेगा. Let us understand this by one example. Imagine there is a landless labor जिसके पास जमीन नहीं है. His development goal might be to get work or to get better wages. But imagine there is one more person, a girl in a rich family. Her development goals will be different from the landless laborer. Like her development goal might be freedom, like how the brother enjoys. So like this the developmental goals are different for different people. तो हर एक के लिए development goals same नहीं रहेगा. हर एक के लिए कामयाबी अलग अलग होती है. Somebody wants to become a doctor, somebody wants to become a cricketer. These are also an example of developmental goals, right? So we have here different people can have different developmental goals. Yes, we agree, and I have just given you some examples. What may be development for one may not be development for the other person. I have already given you the example to make you understand the same thing. It may even be destructive for the other. Now we need to understand this point. That means sometimes development for one might be destructive for the other. किसी का development शायद किसी दूसरे के लिए परेशानी खड़ी कर सकता है. I will give you example. I am giving you example. Imagine government wants to build a dam. सरकार डैम बनाना चाहती है. But the people on the river banks जो वहां रहते हैं, the tribal people or the other people, they might not be happy because अगर वहां डैम बिल्ड कर दिया जाएगा तो पानी रुक जाएगा and how the other people जो नदी के उस पार हैं वो खेती नहीं कर पाएंगे and they will feel or they will have lot of problems. So development might be for the government क्योंकि डैम बांधकर वो इलेक्ट्रिसिटी जनरेट कर सकते हैं. They can do lot of other things, but it might not be a development for the people who were there because of the river, because now that will be stopped. Okay, so this is just an example to tell you that it may be even destructive for the other. ठीक है? Income and other goals. Let us discuss about income and other goals. What are the different goals of people? Income is very important. पैसा बहुत ही important है. And but apart from money, there are other goals also. Like people want more income. That's true. हर कोई पैसा कमाना चाहता है. Money or material things that one can buy with is a factor on which life depends. Okay, पैसा और पैसे से जो चीजें खरीदी जाती हैं उस पे ही life depend है. However, the quality of our life also depends on non-material things. This is very important. Non-material things. Now you might be thinking, what are non-material things? That is your freedom, safety. These are examples of non-material things. Equal treatment, okay, such as equal treatment, freedom, security and respect for others. Now for development, people look at mixed goals. Now this is very important question. We need to justify this now. इसको साबित करके दिखाना पड़ेगा. For development, people look at mixed goals. What does this mean? This means that only money, just money is not required. Apart from money, there are other things also which are very important. Now you might be thinking, how? आप सोच रहे होंगे, सर पैसा तो सब कुछ कर सकता है, but पैसे के अलावा भी कोई चीज चाहिए? Of course चाहिए. I will give you example. Imagine, Rahmat sir, I am giving you my example only. He is shifting from Rajasthan to Delhi for a job and there they are offering me a good package. वो कह रहे हैं आपको हम पर मंथ 5 लाख रुपीस देंगे, but वहां पर they won't respect me, ओके, काम की कोई गारंटी नहीं है, देयर इज नो सिक्योरिटी. डू यू थिंक आई विल मूव टू दिल्ली? नो, बिकॉज जस्ट बिकॉज ऑफ मनी आई वोंट गो टू दिल्ली टू वर्क. क्योंकि पैसे के अलावा बाकी सारी चीजें भी मेरे लिए इंपॉर्टेंट है, मेरी रिस्पेक्ट इंपॉर्टेंट है, मेरी सिक्योरिटी इंपॉर्टेंट है. सो दैट्स व्हाई it is said for development people will look at mixed goals. That means income plus the other non-materialist things, equal treatment, freedom, security and respect. These are also very important, right? Let's talk about national development. When we talk about national development, we are talking about development of the nation. देश की तरक्की के बारे में, देश के डेवलपमेंट के बारे में बात कर रहे हैं. सो डिफरेंट पर्संस कुड हैव डिफरेंट एज वेल एज कॉन्फ्लिक्टिंग नोशंस ऑफ अ कंट्रीज डेवलपमेंट. हर एक का सोचना, हर एक चाहता है कि देश अलग अलग तरीके से चले. हर एक सोचता है कि एजुकेशन सिस्टम अच्छा होगा तो हमारा देश डेवलप होगा, कोई कहता है कि इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर अच्छा होगा तो देश अच्छा होगा. सो दैट इज व्हाई द नेशनल डेवलपमेंट, दैट इज इट्स वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट दैट सबकी बात जो है वो लेकर गवर्नमेंट चले ताकि सबका ध्यान रख के डेवलपमेंट किया जाए. ठीक है. हाउ टू कंपेयर डिफरेंट कंट्रीज और स्टेट्स, हाउ टू कंपेयर द डिफरेंट कंट्रीज एंड स्टेट्स. व्हाई वी कंपेयर, बाय द वे वी कैन कंपेयर टू जस्ट सी व्हिच कंट्री इज बेटर देन अदर and we can find out the reasons why they are better and why the other countries are not better. Okay, it's like a competition and competition, healthy competition बहुत ही अच्छा होता है जिससे हर एक को तरक्की करने का मौका मिलता है. The question is how to compare different countries or states. To compare countries, their income is considered to be one of the most important attributes. States और countries इनको compare करने के लिए जो सबसे important चीज देखी जाती है वो है income. Fine. Now, countries with higher income are more developed than others with less income. ये माना जाता है जिस भी कंट्री का इनकम ज्यादा है वो ज्यादा डेवलप्ड है compared to those countries which have less income. Okay? Now, as different countries have different population, comparing total income will not tell us what an average person earns. We all know that countries don't have the same population. If we compare India with Sri Lanka, there is a vast difference, right? So different countries have different population, and if we go by that population, it is very difficult to find out the income. Okay, total income will not tell us what an average person is likely to earn. So we compare the average income of the country. So we take the average, and that gives us the answer. Now I will just give you example. मैं आपको एक एग्जाम्पल देता हूं. If you go to a shop to buy rice, अगर आप एक शॉप पे जाते हैं राइस लेने के लिए, चावल लेने के लिए, पूरा बोरा लेना है आपको. So what you do is आप पूरा बोरा खाली करके नहीं देखोगे. You will take some, उसमें से आप कुछ लोगे and you will see and you will get the answer. It's good or bad. So average is taking the average percentage of that country, right? Now, average income is total income of the country divided by its total population. So how to find out this average income? It is total income of the country divided by its total population. It is also called as per capita income. The other name for the average income is per capita income. Fine. Yes. Now, average income, this is the formula, total income of the country divided by total population of the country. Very important, you need to remember this formula. Fine. In world development reports, per capita income is used in classifying countries. So the report which is issued by the World Development Report, okay, World Bank जो अपनी रिपोर्ट डिक्लेयर करता है उसमें इनकम is given the more priority. इनकम को ज्यादा इंपॉर्टेंस दिया गया है. फाइन. वर्ल्ड बैंक जो रिपोर्ट देता है, in that they give more importance to the income. Let us understand this. Now we can see here countries with per capita income of US dollar 12,056 per annum annually and above in 2017 are called rich countries. So in 2070s, those countries whose per capita income annually was more than 12,056 were called the rich countries. Countries with per capita income of US dollar that is 955 or less are called low income countries. Example, India. Now, this is very important. We have to remember one thing. And whenever we talk about international monetary terms, जब हम international पैसे की बात करते हैं, we talk about dollars because that is accepted by everybody in the world. Fine. Let's talk about income and other criteria. What are the other criteria also? Is there only income important or other things are also very important? When we think of nation or a region, besides average income, public facilities are equally significant attributes. तो जब हम देश के बारे में बात करते हैं, only income is not important. What is important is public facilities and other things are also important. बाकी चीजें भी बहुत important है. Public facilities, when we talk about public facilities, these are the services provided by the government to its citizens. Some of the important public facilities include infrastructure, sanitation, public transport, healthcare, water, etc. And these are very important. Imagine कीजिए एक country है जहां के हर एक person का income 1 करोड़ रुपया है, but वहां health facilities अच्छी नहीं है and they are very costly. मतलब एक बार हॉस्पिटल में जाओगे तो कम से कम आपको 30 लाख रुपए देने पड़ेंगे अगर ऐसे देश में रहना पड़ेगा. So what is the meaning of that income? Okay, so that is very important. What are the other facilities and how you get it? That is very important. Sustainability of development, sustainable development. When we talk about sustainable development, a development done without harming the environment and keeping in mind about the future generation is called sustainable development. This is very important because recently the scientists have discovered that our resources are depleting, vanishing, finishing off because people are not using our resources properly. अगर हम resources को सही ढंग से इस्तेमाल नहीं करेंगे, so there will be a day where there will be no resources for us and the development will be halt at one stage. Development रुक जाएगा एक ही जगह पे, तरक्की करने का मौका ही नहीं मिलेगा because without resources there is no possibility of development. And that is why sustainable development is very important. Sustainability of development. Sustainable development is defined as development that meets the needs of the present without compromising the ability of the future generation. Scientists have been warning that the present type of levels of development are not sustainable. Some of the examples are overuse of groundwater. No matter we have plenty of groundwater, but overuse, what it does is the level of water comes down and that is a problem. And exhaustion of natural resources. When we talk about natural resources, we have renewable and we have non-renewable. And non-renewable resources, if they are exhausted, if they are finished, and it takes millions of years to form back. Non-renewable resources जो हैं आपके, it takes millions of years. और इसी वजह से उन रिसोर्सेज को हमें सही से इस्तेमाल करना होगा, otherwise it will create a lot of problem. And when we talk about development, when we talk about this chapter of development, this is very important. Now we have to remember one thing here. The World Bank, which issues the report, World Development Report, in it says that per capita income is very important. But the Human Development Report, HDR, okay, UNDP, United Nations Development Program जो है वो इसको issue करता है, HDR, that is Human Development Report, but it says apart from income, health and education is also very important. Health भी important है, education भी important है और income भी important है. And this report is accepted by every developed country. इसको ज़्यादा important दिया जाता है. Which report? HDR, Human Development Report, which is issued by UNDP, United Nations Development Program, because it covers all the aspects. Because it is believed that only income is not important. Apart from income, health facilities, education facilities are also very important. That is why the best report is the HDR, Human Development Report. So dear students, this is all about this chapter development. I request you to go through the chapter, watch our previous videos also, learn nicely and get prepared yourself. Thank you very much. Have a nice day.